Lauter.
Jawohl! Let's go!
How you feeling, Blizzcon?
Gut.
Oh, elfenfesches Hemd an. Letztes Jahr war aber stylischer.
Before we start the opening ceremony, I want to say a few words.
Oh, to Hong Kong?
You know, Blizzard had the opportunity to bring the world together in a tough Hearthstone esports moment about a month ago. And we did not. We moved too quickly in our decision making. And then, to make matters worse, we were too slow to talk with all of you. When I think about what I'm most unhappy about, there's really two things. The first one is we didn't live up to the high standards that we really set for ourselves. And the second is we failed in our purpose. And for that, I am sorry, and I accept accountability. So what exactly...
Krass. Da muss man mal auch klatschen.
Ja,
hätte ich nicht gedacht.
Haben wir so Holz auf zu schmatzen, sorry.
So what exactly is our purpose? Blizzcon demonstrating it even as we speak. We aspire to bring the world together in epic entertainment. And I truly believe in the positive power of video games.
Geht's noch lauter?
When we get it right, we create a common ground where the community comes together to compete, connect, and play, irrespective of the things that divide us. As an example, BlizzCon has people from 59 countries all around the world here at the show today. That is amazing.
So besser?
And that is the positive power of video games.
Lautstärke ist top, Lautstärke ist top, top,
to
top, top.
transcend divisions that surround us in so many of our places.
Ist voll okay.
Good.
We will do better going forward. But our actions are going to matter more than any of these words. As you walk around this weekend, I hope it's clear how committed we are to everyone's right to express themselves in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places. I've actually seen and heard many of you expressing yourself this morning. You use your vacation and your family time to be here in Anaheim with us, and we are so grateful that you're here this weekend. Our best moments are here in our shared passion for Blizzard games. So once again, BlizzCon has brought us together, and today you're going to see a lot of the hard work of the Blizzard team.
Yes!
Schon krass. Also Hongkong hat er nicht gesagt. Er hat halt, und Blizzard hat keine Position bezogen, ob für oder gegen. Aber ich finde, das musste Company auch nicht.
Nee, muss sie auch nicht.
Er hat sie aber entschuldigt für die Art und Weise, wie sie behandelt haben.
I am personally so proud of what we are building, and I hope you love it too. Thank you for joining us.
Ich finde auch richtig, so wie er es gemacht hat.
Ja,
er hat was dazu gesagt.
Finde ich super stark. Auch als allererstes.
Ja.
Are you ready to start the countdown?
Ja, jetzt ist er auch relieved. Alles klar, Shitstorm abgewendet, jetzt geht los.
Jetzt entkräften sie halt auch alles, was jetzt kommen könnte, ne? Also wenn jetzt irgendwer da auf die Bühne rennt.
Ja.
Alter, 30 Sekunden können die uns doch nicht jetzt zocken von den 1,5 Stunden.
Oh Gott.
Der muss sich schnell umziehen, Jay.
Das bleibt bei 4 stehen. Das bleibt bei 4 stehen. Und dann kommt ein D dazu.
Meinst du?
Jetzt wird rot. Ja.
Das wäre richtig geil.
Das bleibt bei 4 stehen.
Das wäre cool. Yo, tut es.
Alter, Jay!
Bei 4 stehen!
Gegessen.
Oh mein Gott! LOL! Yes!
Alter, 200 IQ-Move, Jay. Der war krass.
wisdom guides me. Though my path is wrought with darkness, guide myself to thy sacred light. Blessed Akrat, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides me.
Quiet.
Da sind die Aktien gestiegen, ja.
Shut up. They have our scent. Run!
Oh, mehr als nur so ein kurzer Trailer, Alter.
Das ist gut.
Jetzt kommt Warcraft 4.
Nee.
Wäre schon witzig.
Just keep running. Are you out of your mind? He's not going
Das ist
to
ein
make
Barbar,
it.
oder?
Der Baba, ja.
Blessed Akrat, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides
Look at me. All the gold we want is right there.
No, I just
Paladin?
crave knowledge.
They're coming. I know. Get over here. Now, breach the seal. Get us through that door.
Was sind das für Klassen?
Ist er Tyrael? Nee, oder? Nee, der sah anders aus.
Ja, das könnte Tyrael sein.
Aber der ist nicht so bullig.
By three they come.
Ohne die goldene große Rüstung.
By three thy way opens. Blood shows. This doesn't make any sense.
Für Tyrael zu Diablo?
Lol, nein, ich glaube, die befreien aus Versehen Diablo.
LOL.
Blood is the key. Blood is the key!
What? I need two of you. Go. Go!
So, it says the blood of the willing goes...
You gotta be kidding me!
Aber sie wollen es eröffnen.
Jo, und jetzt?
We have to help him!
He's dead already.
Alter.
It's a shame he didn't make it. Oh well, cheer up. Gold splits better three ways instead of four.
Vielleicht sind doch einfach nur irgendwelche Diebe,
Must
die
be
den befreien aus Versehen.
Würde aber von der Klasse her passen schon.
this.
Naja, Barbaren gibt's ja überall bei Diablo.
Ja.
By three they come, by three thy way opens, by the blood of them willing. Hail. Hail the Creator. Oh, hail the daughter of... Oh no. No.
What about the coin? What's it say?
This is forbidden.
ist Brite.
This is a summoning. I cannot speak.
Don't lie to me! We came here for treasure. What is this place?
Die sind doch Diebe.
I don't know. Maybe it's a temple. Or a tomb, or...
Oh mein Gott, vielleicht wird's auch halt einer, der einfach die alle Übel befreien. Halt Mephisto, Baal,
Ja.
Diablo. Leute, sie werden zu den Übeln.
Null. Oh ja.
Lecker. Sie werden zu den 4 Übeln. Das könnte alles sein.
Holy moly, Alter, ich bin auch sehr gespannt.
Da ist Maltael. Das ist Maltael, das eine da, diese Zipfelmütze.
Ja.
Blessed I cry. Thy eternal light protects me. The divine wisdom guides me. Though my path is wrought with darkness, guide my soul to thy sacred ways.
Alter. Holy shit.
Wann ist Blizzard denn so brutal geworden?
Wie geil ist das denn?
Who the fuck is this?
Come.
Blessed Aberrant, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides me. Though my
Open your eyes.
Eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal light.
There is no light here. You came to the darkness for knowledge.
Yes.
And all the knowledge you seek is here. Surrender. Speak the words. Call her home.
Tochter.
By three, they come. By three, thy way opens. By the blood of the willing, we call thee home.
Ich werde mir dieses Ding nochmal angucken müssen.
Ja.
Um alles herauszufinden.
Ja, wir gucken uns das nachher nochmal an.
Hail, daughter of hatred.
Hass. Mephisto, glaube ich, war Hass. Creator war, glaube ich, Wahl. Oder?
Die Tochter.
Diablo könnte es sein. Ja, stimmt auch.
Lilith.
Lilith.
Ja, Lilith könnte sein.
Lilith.
Jo.
Jawohl.
Yo.
Wer ist denn Lilith?
Tochter von Mephi.
Ja.
Okay.
Lol.
Wer ist denn der Typ da mit der Glatze?
Weiß ich noch nicht.
Blessed Mother. Save us.
Ja!
Alter, das ist krass.
Alter, das war krass.
Das war sicker Shit, Alter.
Okay, Blizzcon hat gewonnen.
Holy moly, Alter.
Oh Gott. Please welcome Game Director of Diablo, Luis Barriga.
Ja.
Der war
Schon
nice.
geil. Deutlich besser als alles, was ich erwartet habe.
Good morning, Blizzcon! It is so very good to be here. I want to thank all of you for coming, and a big thank you to Blizzard Cinematics for starting things off the right way this weekend.
Gib ein gutes Datum.
I know you all want to hear about the game, so let's get to it. Diablo 4 is Darkness, World, and Legacy. Let's start with Darkness. Diablo 4 is dark. You just saw the cinematics, so you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Das ist gut.
Whether it's the art, the story, or the horror elements that we've embraced, the first thing you will notice about Diablo 4 is that we are going back to the franchise's darker roots.
Klatschst du immer?
Ja, weil ich mich freue.
It'll mean blood and gore. It'll mean occult symbols and rituals.
More importantly, it will mean victories are neither clean nor guaranteed. We hope you're as excited about that as we are.
Geil.
Das wird nicht PlayStation
Then we have
exclusive.
World, also super important for Diablo 4, because we've only seen glimpses into Sanctuary in previous Diablo games. But those glimpses have enthralled us and captured our imaginations. With Diablo 4, we want to put the world of Sanctuary front and center. We want every character, every monster, every faction to have a sense of place. Drowned undead that emerge from the coastlines. Brutal goatmen that come from the hills above us. And as we go deeper and deeper into the depths below, a truly dark, gothic, and medieval version of hell.
Gothic. Noch besser. Wird immer besser. Gothic.
The world is also how you'll experience most of our game. It is there that you will find enemy camps and friendly towns alike. It is also where you'll find players to interact with, whether it's to trade with them, group with them, or should you choose to do so, murder each other in PvP zones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Das ist schon mal cool.
Zeig mir Gameplay, du so.
Finally, Legacy. Whether it's the sense of dread from Diablo 1, or the classic class lineup and loot chase that we still are inspired by from Diablo 2.
Achso, da hinten ist Diablo 3.
Or the best-in-class visceral and fluid combat from Diablo 3 that we still enjoy. We are approaching this series with complete reverence, and we hope that it shows. If you are new to the series, we want you to feel like we did when we first played Diablo. If you're a longtime fan, we think this is the game you've been waiting for. Isometric, action RPG, developed for PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One.
Yeah.
Kein Mobile.
Nice.
Einfach nur schauen, das abgehakt.
Ja, leider nicht für Android.
On that note, we want to offer you a first glance at Diablo 4, along with our first 3 classes. The Barbarian,
Okay.
the Sorceress,
Wow, okay, cool.
and the Druid.
Oh, nice, der Druide. Einer meiner Lieblingsklassen aus Diablo 2.
On behalf of everyone on the Diablo 4 team, it is our absolute pleasure now to share with you the world premiere of the Diablo 4 gameplay trailer.
Geil!
Gameplay
Hau raus!
Oh, what? Okay.
24 Stunden Stream confirmed, by the way.
The dream continues to haunt me, old friend. It always starts with a journey to a distant land. There I find a city in flames. Streets choked with corpses. Unthinkable destruction.
Okay, nice.
I witness senseless slaughter. Brother against brother. Pure hatred. And then, executions. Agony. Suffering surrounded me until my turn comes. They burn my eyes. Break my bones. I awaken in terror. There's no one left to stand against them.
Oh, sogar mit Fisch? Geil.
Ist der Barbar?
Ja, das ist ja Diablo 2.
Ja.
Wandel dich.
Tu es! Yo!
Jawohl! Ja, moin, ey.
Oh Gott, ich brauche es!
Es gibt Pferde! Cool.
Die sind schon so weit, wenn die schon so Gameplay zeigen. Nächstes Jahr, komm!
Krass. Sieht zwar noch eine Alpha aus, aber...
Ich sitze auf jeden Fall nicht mehr.
Alles wird gut.
Nee, vom Rechner. Ich kann nicht mehr.
Okay, dann finde ich das jetzt schon viel zu geil aus.
Ja, moin!
Ja, das ist doch so ein Tutorial.
Yo!
Ein bisschen, ne?
Das ist doch Tutorial.
War das Andariel gerade? Nee. Ich glaube nicht, dass die Bossfights schon zeigen.
Ich trage jetzt rüber auf einen Flieger.
You think me mad, old friend, but I know these dreams. They tell of the future. Hell is coming, brother. Hell is coming.
Alter, ist halt echt fett, leider. Holy moly.
Der Pippi den Augen.
Wo ist die Zeit? Gib uns
Ja,
das
red doch noch.
Am Ende.
Mann.
All right. How'd you guys like that first look?
Mega geil.
Alter, der Look sieht so gut aus.
We have a super exciting next couple days ahead of us. We have panels where we're going to go deeper into the features, the systems, the world, the art of Diablo 4, starting with an unveil panel right after opening ceremony on this stage. But that's not all. The team's been working super hard on the game, and therefore we've been able to bring a little bit of that, a little taste for that. That's right, we have a very early look, a demo playable on the floor today.
Ich hasse Christian Stachelhaus!
Alter, der wird sich das gönnen!
Der hat
We
eine
hope
fucking
you have
Demo,
as
die
much
er
fun
zocken
playing
kann.
it as we did making it. And once again, on behalf of the game team, thank you all and see you in hell.
Hey, wann? Wann?
Nee.
Hat er noch nicht gesagt. Hat er nicht gesagt.
Please welcome Game Director of
Aber
World
es gibt
of Warcraft.
schon eine
Es gibt kein
Alpha,
Release-Datum.
Ja, aber
Was macht ihr so in meinem Leben?
Where are you?
das kann ja nicht mal so lange dann dauern. Also,
Let me hear
das ist
you!
schon echt weit.
Egal, war schon mal ein geiler Start. Damit kann man anfangen.
Protoss, Terran, Zerg!
Das sind 3 Leute.
Hey.
Legends of the Tavern!
Ja.
Of Overwatch! And soon, ready to battle the
Durchgeschwitzt
minions
eigentlich
of
kommt ein neues
hell
T-Shirt.
in Diablo 4, the brave souls of Sanctuary! It feels really great to be able to say the words Diablo 4 out loud. We use code names when we're working on the
Da
game.
sieht jeder aus wie
And we train
Christian.
ourselves not to reference the real name. And so when we're able to kind of come out and finally say Diablo 4, it feels a bit wicked. Diablo 4.
Ja,
We've
vierter.
actually had
Vierter.
Diablo 4 in development for some time. You know, when we come before you, we want to ensure that when we reveal Diablo to you, that we could give you a good look at the dark vision of Sanctuary, along with a playable experience here at BlizzCon. You know, I've personally spent a lot of time
Geht gerade
playing
Diablo 4
Diablo over the
anzocken.
years, and a lot of love has gone into this game, and I really hope everyone enjoys it. So let's talk about what
Release
else
date.
is here for
Release
us
date.
at BlizzCon, our Baker's Dozen BlizzCon, lucky number 13. We see BlizzCon as the place where the Blizzard community can have a home away from home. It's our home, too, because many of us have grown up playing Blizzard games. We've forged lifelong friendships. We've made memories. And we've also had a lot of fun over the last 20 years.
Fun.
This year, for the very first time, we've set up something to honor that legacy and celebrate the beginning of what's made Blizzard great. Celebrate the games and the communities that we have.
Jetzt laber nicht so viel.
We're
Jetzt
excited to
endlich wann.
debut the Blizzard Arcade in Hall E.
Sie werden kein Datum sagen.
Glaube ich auch nicht.
Vielleicht am Ende.
The Blizzard Arcade
Vielleicht sagen sie es auch noch im
has
Laufe
an
des Panels oder
arcade
so.
Ja, wenn dann am Ende. Eins haben wir noch und dann das Datum so.
Play some games and experience some of the earliest things that Blizzard has ever made. For the very first time at BlizzCon, we have Rock and Roll Racing.
Racing?
Blackthorn.
Ja, in
and
den
the
Arcade-Hallen.
Lost Vikings.
Oh, cool!
Ach, so.
You've never experienced these games before. or if you have, and you
Von
want to
Silicon Synapse noch.
then the
Nice.
arcade
Wann kommt die
is a great
PS5?
place to hang out.
Boah, gute Frage.
Ja,
Vielleicht zur
nächstes
E3
Jahr,
nächstes
As
Jahr.
well as the
Ja, sie entwickeln für
Slaughter
PS4,
are
ne?
there, so you're welcome to kick
Nächstes Jahr
back,
Weihnachten.
relax, and enjoy.
Ne, sie haben doch nur PlayStation und Xbox
But
gesagt,
the
oder nicht?
arcade isn't
Ja.
just a
PlayStation
celebration
oder
of where we've
PlayStation
come
4
from.
gesagt. Sie haben nicht, die
It's
haben
also a
Xbox,
showcase
PlayStation.
of some of our new announcements. Let's talk about Starcraft 2.
What?
Okay.
If you're a Starcraft fan, we have two exciting things for you in the arcade. For several years, we've been working with Google and the DeepMind Artificial Intelligence Project. The DeepMind group has taught agents how to play the game as part of their AI research. And I'm excited to say that for the very first time, players are going to be able to pit themselves against DeepMind AI agents right here on the show floor.
LOL.
We have master level agents. We have a diamond level agent. And just a quick note that if you try this, you will not win.
Stimmt, die cheatet nicht,
I
wa?
won't win.
Ne, die cheat ist eine AI. Also eine richtige
For StarCraft 2
AI,
fans,
die genau
we've also
gleich wie du
been
spielst.
really hard at work on bringing an iconic villain to life. I'm excited to announce that the leader of the Sons of Korhal and the ruler of the Terran Dominion, Arturus Mengsk, is coming to the game later this month as the next co-op commander.
Kleiner
Mengsk is
Treat für
unlike any
StarCraft.
commander that you've ever played, and at BlizzCon, he's loaded up and ready for you in the arcade. Let's talk Heroes
Das war immer ein
of the
Arschloch.
Storm.
Ja, jetzt ist auch ein kleiner Treat. Komm schon. Lass mal droppen für die 10
For
Leute, die
Heroes
noch zocken.
fans, the team has brought Deathwing the Destroyer into the Nexus.
Es gibt schon einen neuen Helden.
Deathwing is actually the most requested hero of all
Deathwing,
time,
geil.
and we're excited for you to have an opportunity to play.
Sag ich doch, das ist der eine Hotspieler, den
Deathwing
noch
actually
gibt.
has two
Speaking of Hotspot,
forms
Deathwing is
with
geil.
two different sets of abilities, bringing the iconic World Breaker fantasy to life. And Deathwing is playable here for the very first time in the Blizzard Arcade.
Das, was wir erwartet
In
haben,
addition,
ne?
Ja.
Wobei, den
everyone
gibt's ja
with a
schon, ne?
BlizzCon or virtual
Nee.
ticket will
In ein
automatically
paar
receive
Tagen aber, oder ein paar
Deathwing
Wochen.
when he enters
Irgendwie
the
so.
Nexus.
Yeah, geil.
One more thing to talk about with Heroes, and it's that in celebration of BlizzCon, all Heroes are free from now until November 10th. So if you've ever wanted to jump in and
Cool.
play, now's a great time.
Ja, gönn.
Das
Guck mal, wie der Publikum abgeht.
We have one other thing in one of our
Die haben schon
real-time
alle
strategy game in the Blizzard Arcade for you. It is called Warcraft 3 Reforged.
Da reden Leute viel mehr haben als bei Hotz, Alter.
Da sehe ich
Der
mich
ist auch
nicht.
viel cooler.
We
Ist
recently
ja
started
auch
the beta,
heißer.
and we're ready to expand the pool of testers. So everyone here, everyone watching with a virtual ticket, you'll all have beta access to Warcraft 3 Reforged starting Tuesday.
Dienstag!
And we'll
What the fuck?
And we'll announce the release date for Warcraft 3 Reforged soon. This month is an important one in Warcraft history
Okay, nice.
because we are celebrating both the
Ich hab das nie verstanden, das
25-year
Spiel.
anniversary of Warcraft and the 15-year anniversary of World of Warcraft.
Da hat einer Bock gehabt.
We
das
kicked
wird
off
kommen.
that celebration 2 months ago with the launch of WoW Classic. And we've been excited to welcome back millions of players to Azeroth. It's been
WoW
a really
Mobile.
amazing experience to see the beginning of the game all over again. You know, many of you I've heard cursing your limited bag space. Many of you are experiencing Baron's chat, maybe for the first time. And some of you have even gone back to feed your hunter pets. It's part of that anniversary celebration. And in remembrance that for some of you, your favorite flavor is vanilla, we have vanilla ice cream for sale in the WoW concessions area.
Wow.
You think that you want this, and I think maybe that you do.
Was? Suche mal den Stachel aus, ich finde ihn nicht.
Der sitzt in der anderen Halle.
Ja. Blizzcon isn't just a celebration of our games, it's also a celebration of the players who play them. And here you can see some of the most skilled pro players compete in our games. I want to thank everyone out there for giving your energy and your support to your favorite teams and favorite players. About a month ago, we held the grand finals for the Overwatch League in Philadelphia. Congratulations to the San Francisco Shock and 2019 MVP Sinatra. Next season, the league is moving to a home and away format, and that means there's competition taking place in 20 cities all around the world. And this is the very first time that something like this has been done in esports. And so it is a great time to be a fan of the Overwatch League, and it's a great time to love Overwatch. At Blizzcon this weekend, the best of the best are going to battle it out in the Overwatch World Cup, featuring more than 30
diese beiden Ständer neben dem?
all around the world.
Da liest das die
We'll also be celebrating champions, crowning champions for Starcraft 2 World Championship Series, the Hearthstone Grandmasters, the WoW Arena World Championships, the WoW Mythic Dungeon International Tournament.
Mythic Dungeon is geil.
Yeah.
BlizzCon has been home to some great moments in esports history, and we're excited to watch the action unfold over the next 2 days. This weekend isn't just about celebrating.
Schon trocken gewischt, Sven.
It's also celebrating with you as a community. One of the highlights of the show is our community night contest.
Guck schon zum dritten Mal den Trailer.
For me, that's actually my personal favorite of the show.
Cosplay, holy shit.
I am pleased to announce that Darren DePaul, voice of
Cosplay von Heidi
Reinhardt,
Klum war
among other
krass zu
famous
Halloween.
Blizzard characters, has returned to host.
Ja,
This is one
jeder
of the
könnte
places where you
Christian
really
sein.
see the vibrant and creative gaming community that is Blizzard and is BlizzCon come to life. And we're really excited about the talent that everyone demonstrates. All right. In closing, I just want to say there's a lot of people out there that are Blizzard employees, and they're there in the crowd. And the reason that all of us are here is you. We're here to celebrate this moment with you. You know, we look,
die werden doch noch was Fettes ankündigen, wenn die mit Diablo 4 anfangen, oder?
Nein, die reden jetzt noch 37 Minuten und dann ist das gewesen.
Ich habe nicht verstanden, warum sie nach Diablo den Schwung nicht mitnehmen und jetzt irgendwie so...
Musst du nicht.
Du musst sie erstmal runterholen, die Leute.
Da sehe ich mich. Was?
Sonst rutscht Sven aus und bricht sich das Genick, das wollen wir aber nicht. Ist ja wieder 5 Wochen dran.
Wenn sie dann Diablo rausbringen, bin ich gerne 5 Wochen.
Jetzt kommt eine Werbepause, ne?
Ja, das war's.
Das kommt vorbei.
Das ist so geil.
Please welcome Game Director of World of Warcraft, Ian Hozakostas.
Das weiß ich nicht.
Nicht in der Main Hall.
Hello, BlizzCon!
Der auch den geilsten Namen gibt.
I am so honored and humbled to be up here with all of you on behalf of World of Warcraft as it turns 15. This is a game that's been at the center of my life for every one of those 15 years. I think 15 years ago on this day, I think I was wandering around looking for stores that were still taking pre-orders of World of Warcraft so that I could jump in there on day one right with everyone else. And just over 11 years ago, I had the privilege of joining the development team to start to try to give back to this game and to this community that have given me so much. And here, in this 15th anniversary year, it's been a great year for World of Warcraft. Just taking a look back, we kicked things off with the Battle of Desire War, the Alliance and Horde going head-to-head in a raid zone for the very first time.
Der Hoodie ist so prädestiniert dafür, wa?
With our Rise of Ashara update. Along the way, we've seen the Kultiran join the Alliance, and the Zandalari Trolls bolster the ranks of the Horde. And of course, we have Mechadomes and Volpera waiting in the wings to join them in our upcoming Visions of N'Zoth update. And of course, just over 2 months ago, we launched this little game called World of Warcraft Classic.
Stimmt, das ist erst 2 Monate her.
And as
da gibt's jetzt ein Add-on für.
Incredible watching millions return to Azeroth as it stood before the Cataclysm. Whether you are returning home to an old friend after a long time away, or experiencing it for the very first time. It's been an incredible journey. And here, on the 15th year of World of Warcraft, this community stands as strong as it ever has. Speaking of Classic, I'm excited to announce that we have our next update to Classic just around the corner. In about a week and a half, the week of November 12th, we'll be enabling the world bosses, Azuragos, and Kha'Zix, but most importantly, the PvP honor system. So if you still have any quests to finish up in Hillsbrad, I would recommend you get those done between now and then. Just a hunch. A couple of weeks ago, we released Dire Maul, and we have Dire Maul playable here on the show floor today. So grab some friends and check it out, or make some new ones. Speaking of the strength of the WoW community, I think one of the greatest sources of pride on our end as the development team is being able to work with the community and harness the power of this incredible community in support of some incredible charitable causes. This year, I'm happy to announce that we're working with not one, but two different charities that both work on behalf of children around the world. The first is the Make-A-Wish Foundation, an incredible group that tries to grant wishes to critically ill kids.
Ja.
And honestly, we've had the pleasure of
Wenn ihr
working
irgendwo anruft, geht halt echt jeder ans
I want to
Telefon.
give a shout out to an inspiring young woman named Amara who visited us and we worked with just a couple months ago. The second organization is we.org, which works to provide food, water, shelter, educational opportunities, and more to children in need around the world. So next month, I'm happy to announce and introduce a pet that's going on sale, the adorable Dottie, the baby alpaca.
Das macht Blizzard jetzt auch schon seit einigen Jahren, wa?
Ja, letztes Jahr ja auch schon.
Das Charity-Pet.
Gekauft.
Ja, gut.
So if you thought that Dolly and Dot were your best friends, wait till you meet Dottie. She'll be worming your way into hearts everywhere in early December, and all proceeds from sales of Dottie from then through the end of the year go to benefit the Make-A-Wish Foundation and we.org. Now, back in Battle for Azeroth, the year's not quite over. We have this 15th anniversary celebration that's just around the corner, and I mean just around the corner. This coming Tuesday, November 5th, we will be enabling all the 15th anniversary events in-game. So first off, that is a throwback battleground, Korak's Revenge, inspired by the original Alterac Valley. So dig in, get ready to storm that bridge as you push your way into Stormpike. And next, we have a set of throwback raid experiences, inspired by some of the greatest raid encounters of the early days of WoW, from Kael'thas through the Lich King. Players who complete all three of those experiences will be able to earn their very own Obsidian Worldbreaker mount, inspired by Deathwing.
Voll krass, dass WoW jetzt schon 15 Jahre alt ist.
And everyone who logs in during the 2-month celebration will get their own little Lefarian pet. Now, for those of you here in attendance at Blizzcon in person, we have a second 15th anniversary celebration in store for you. Please join us tonight at 8:30 outside the Arena Plaza for a toast and a celebration with the World of Warcraft team. A toast to 15 years of Warcraft, of World of Warcraft, 25 years of Warcraft, and to the best that is yet to come.
Ja, laber mal weniger, wa?
Now, as fun as it's been reflecting on the last 15 years and this past year in World of Warcraft, we all know that the most exciting part of BlizzCon every year is getting to hear and to talk about what's coming next.
Yeah, bitte.
Yeah. And so that raises the question, really, where would we go from here? What is next in store for Azeroth? I mean, it's, you know, as we stand right now, the Horde and the Alliance are perched on the edge of a tenuous armistice, finally putting an end to the battle for Azeroth that has ravaged their world. And yes, the forces of N'Zoth and his old god minions are looming, but I've seen some pretty reliable data mine spoilers that suggest that we're going to come out on top in this one. Don't tell anyone. And so after, really what's been a rough few years for Azeroth, between the assault of the Iron Horde and the Burning Legion, and everything that's gone on since, I think things might finally be looking up for Azeroth. All these threats have been taken care of, just sunny days and clear skies ahead. Personally, I can't think of any unaccounted for loose ends or anyone who might be lurking in the shadows, thirsting for revenge. Can you?
Oha. Direkt wieder Gänsehaut.
Ja, ich auch gerade.
Ja, hallo Eiskrone.
Hey.
Na?
Ich die Hose doch wieder aufmachen.
A monument to our suffering.
Silvanas, du blöde Kuh. Was machst du da?
Lass zurück, bitte.
Alter, geht jetzt Olga holen, oder was?
Macht sie wird sie zum Lich King? Nee. Macht ja keinen Sinn. Ist doch Bolvar oder wer?
Ja, genau.
Usurper sits on a frozen throne. But no king rules forever.
Oder will sie der Lich King werden?
Das erfahren wir jetzt.
Der sieht schon geil aus.
Was ist das jetzt mit dem letzten Leben von Bolvar? Alter, machen die da einen Cut, fickt euch. Hab so Bock
weiter. Hat sie denn alles besiegt?
Ich wollte auch gerade sagen.
Gegen Silvana.
Richtig, die ist, hier, Chat sagt, die ist 40 Level höher. So unfair.
Jetzt hat das Krieg nicht weiter auf der Ebene.
Das sind voll die miesen Tricks.
Jo.
Ja, dann ein bisschen an den Kampf von Count Dooku gegen...
Ja, stimmt.
Yoda. Oder Yoda gegen Palpatine.
Alter, wie mächtig die ist.
Krass, ne? Alter.
You are unfit to wear this crown. To wield so much power.
Da gönnt sich wer.
Power will be your prison.
This world is a prison.
Als wenn sie
Ja,
es
moin.
Das macht
Boah, die sieht schon jetzt aus wie Arthas, einfach mit den silbernen Haaren aus.
Als wenn sie es jetzt einfach macht.
Ja, macht sie.
Oder machst du es kaputt?
Nein.
Das hab ich jetzt nicht gesehen.
What the fuck?
What the hell?
Leute.
Was passiert denn jetzt? WoW 2! LOL! Das ist wie Fortnite!
Ja.
Was bricht denn jetzt noch zusammen?
And I will set us all free.
Ohne Witz?
What the fuck?
Geil!
Shadowlands.
Ja, also gehen wir das safe. Einer.
Mega nice.
Okay, what the fuck?
Download läuft.
Ist sie jetzt dann böse oder nicht? Man weiß es nicht. Guck mal, er hat seine Klamotten ausgezogen.
Die ist Bums.
Mega krass.
So now do the blue eyes make sense? So yeah, that just happened. We were once told by King Tyrannus that there must always be a Lich King. And now, for the first time, there is none. Sylvanas herself warned us that in the end, death claims us all. Well, death is coming for us. And if we want to stand a chance, we are going to have to go where no living soul ever has. We are going to the Shadowlands, the world that is the afterlife for the entire Warcraft universe. Now, along the way, we will get a chance to meet some of the fallen and learn their fates. But this is not a familiar world full of orcs and trolls and dwarves. This is an ancient and mysterious realm that predates the Titans themselves. It is the source of the power of the Scourge that we have seen, true, and it's the power upon which Death Knights draw. But it's also the origin of the noble Valkyr and the spirit healers that guide us back to the land of the living when we pull a couple mobs too many. Not that anyone's ever done that. It's where spirits of nature go to begin a cycle of rest and rebirth.
Sein Jacke ausgezogen.
And so much more. Let's take a look at this wondrous world that we are set to explore.
Ja, bitte.
Cool.
The jailer of the damned. A grim task, which I have failed. Now the eternal veil screams, torn asunder by her. Within the realm of shadow lies the darkest of terrors, which should never be set free.
Ja, das denn?
Shadowlands are infinite. Their terrors and beauty were never meant for mortal eyes. I wonder if they can bear to behold all that awaits them.
Das sieht ganz schick aus, das Ding.
Das ist wunderhübsch.
Ja.
The denizens of this realm are the key to restoring the balance between life and death, if their trust can be earned.
Das Tierset.
Ist das hübsch?
Voll cool.
Death comes, and the end of everything is just the beginning.
Prise. Also wir waren auch schlau, ist halt
das
einfach
ist der
sick.
erste Raid-Boss oder einer der ersten
Tabak!
Ja.
Geil.
So, machst du Release-Datum, dann sind wir schon mal unseren Urlaub wieder planen.
So World of Warcraft
Ich hab's
Shadowlands
Kalender
is
schon
coming next
offen.
year, and it will be available for pre-purchase today.
Okay, gekauft.
Was?
That is just a little glimpse of this incredible world that awaits us. Ahead of us lie many fateful decisions. Because at its core, Shadowlands is an expansion that is built around the idea of choice. Agency and self-expression, in the rewards you pursue, and in the allies with whom you cast your lot. I know you have a ton of questions, like what the heck is a covenant? What is that tower that's sticking out of the sky above Icecrown?
Yeah.
What other changes are coming to World of Warcraft? And so much more.
Hat mich durchschaut.
So we have our first panel for you at 2:30 on the Mythic stage, the World of Warcraft What's Next panel, where we'll dig into that and much, much more. Also, playable here on the show floor, we invite you to journey into the zone of Bastion and to begin to explore the Shadowlands.
Ach, Christian, ey.
Ja.
Thank you all so much.
Aber dafür
And
ist
it's
er
going to
auch
be an
lange
incredible weekend
hingeflogen.
ahead. I can't wait to share it with all of you. And now, it's my pleasure to turn things over to Ben Thompson on the Hearthstone team.
Das war schon ganz gut.
So, jetzt müssen wir erstmal wieder runterkommen, deswegen zeigen sie jetzt Hearthstone.
Ja.
Das ist schon cool.
Geil. Gefällt mir.
What's up, Blizzcon?
Ich kann meinen Urlaub immer noch nicht eintragen. Sollen wir mal endlich Daten?
So thrilling to be here with you today.
Gamescom circa.
Holy cow
Holy
level.
cow level. That Diablo announcement. And World of Warcraft Shadowlands. You gotta be kidding me. I am so excited for what we are showing you here today. I don't know about you, but I cannot wait to play some games. Can you? Look, whether it's demons crawling out of the very bowels of hell, or the skies above us shattering to pieces, it is clear that Blizzard loves telling you a good story. Sometimes we feel, however, that you shouldn't have to leave the safety of the tavern to enjoy a good tale. We believe some of the best stories are told right here at home. Take, for instance, the story that we've been telling you this year, in the Year of the Dragon. For the very first time, we've introduced you to a story that is taking all 3 sets to tell. It is so big and so awesome. We have been having a lot of fun putting it together. We cannot wait to show you how it all comes to an end. But let's talk a little bit about how it all began. The Rise of Shadows, you were introduced to the formation of a League of Evil. Their plot to steal Dalaran and just how you helped them do it. This was followed by the Saviors of Uldum, as you and the League of Explorers answered the call to adventure and crossed the desert sands, seeking to wipe out the plagues that Rapham and his followers had set loose upon the world.
Warum nicht?
Well, that brings us to our third and final chapter.
Was ist da los?
Der ist halt richtig geil einfach, weißt du?
On a shimmering twilight sky.
Mega casual.
Across a blanket of snow.
Professional.
A chill wind gusts across an ancient field of bones.
Kleinen Busch zeigt das schon mal. Das ist der Pfad des Glücks. Gibt es da ganz unten.
The League of Explorers. Well, they've chased each other across all of Azeroth to arrive here.
Der hängt ihm im Gesicht.
In Dragonflight.
So, neue Erweiterung.
War zu erwarten.
Ja.
Our heroes can't fly. They fall like shooting stars. Will anyone survive?
Dass es eine deutsche Version gibt, kann ich mir denken, wer die gesungen hat.
Ich glaube, es wird ganz viele Drachenkarten geben.
Ja.
Was?
Als nur ein Guess.
Musical-mäßig.
Cool.
Okay.
That's right. The Year of the Dragon is going to finally earn its name with more dragons in a single Hearthstone expansion than ever before.
Yeah.
You're going to recognize quite a number of these from Azeroth's storied history.
War schon krass
in there
jetzt.
of our own devising as well for you to enjoy.
Mann, war das exciting. Fast so mit der Diablo 4 Trailer.
Das ist halt auch Hearthstone, ne?
Na, das ist schon okay. Ich meine, das ist bestimmt wieder ganz lustig, wenn man so ab und zu mal so ein Game macht.
Now, it wouldn't be right to make a set based around dragons without at least acknowledging the most terrible, the most feared and fearsome dragon ever to walk the world of Azeroth.
Brams Mutter.
No, not Deathwing.
Ja.
It's the progenitor of all dragonkind, the fearsome Galakrond.
Den niemand kennt, der bisher quasi nie erwähnt wurde. Mein Gott, ist Galakrond krass,
Die Mutter aller Drachen, ja.
Also ich sag nicht, dass der nie erwähnt wurde, aber seltenst, ja.
And his own unique hero power. But here's the key, he becomes stronger.
Ach komm, als wenn Galakrond, ja, der hat sich aufgeführt, als wenn der so ein Main-Character
Important to
wäre.
note here that Invoke has its effects on Galakrond, whether he be in your hand or in your deck.
Vater der Drachen.
Galakrond Istanbul ist, glaube ich, das neue Team, was dann bei Overwatch stattfinden wird. Mitnahmen wird.
Gets a bit stronger. Now, believe it or not, there are actually those who eagerly await Galakrond's return. Those who praise his name across Azeroth. And as a result, the Invoke keyword will occasionally show up on some neutral cards as well.
Guck mal, Namen sind verarbeitet zu einem Schild.
Doing so will allow you to achieve the most feared and third final form of Galakrond.
Naja.
That of...
Ja. Ist er eingeschlafen?
Galakrond.
Nee, es hat sich krass transformiert und die Pause musste er machen.
Ah.
Now, I don't know if this actually signals the end of all of Azeroth. Frankly, from what we've just seen, I'm pretty sure that's Sylvanas' job now. But it sure as heck signals the end of any game of Hearthstone he's in if you can appropriately pull off the Invoke
Alter, ist das
mechanic.
krass, Junge. Ich glaube, ich bin
All
kurz
five
weggenickt.
classes aligned with the League of Evil will have access to the terrible power of Galakrond and be able to harness it for themselves in the form of a unique hero, bringing a unique battle cry, and a one-of-a-kind hero power as well.
Nice.
Now, Rafam, he takes care of his friends. He is assured that everyone will receive a copy of all 5 Galakrond legendary hero cards.
Alter!
Das ist einfach eine Legend
Just for logging in the
umsonst.
set.
Mein Gott, ist das krass, Junge! Ich weiß nicht, was ich schmeißen soll. Das ist
But
doch
you may
komplett
ask,
behindert.
what of the
Es wäre
just
schon zerlaufen.
What of those pure of
Versucht immer noch
heart,
Luft zu kriegen.
or more on the side of good?
Gott,
Where are my League of Explorers in this?
besser als...
Well, there are plenty of our winged friends eager to join the fight for good as well. You all know Ysera. Let's say hello to the Druid Legendary Dragon,
Jetzt kommt das.
Ysera Unleashed.
Alter, Unleashed, Junge!
She's my favorite too.
Ysera gab's aber schon, oder?
And finally,
Ja.
what would a dragon be
Ja.
without their
Hat halt immer diese
fearsome
Portale
breath
gegeben.
weapon?
Ja, genau.
If you're a
das ist
shaman,
viel krasser.
you're gonna have access to lightning breath here.
Wie lange haben wir denn noch?
Yeah, we see all our
Nicht mehr lange.
dragon
Minuten.
friends out there. You
Bis
look
zum
like you're
vierten
having a good
Release-Datum.
time.
Ja,
We just think it's
die können
time to
ja
open up the
nicht,
party a
die
little
können nicht
bit.
mit
You see,
Hearthstone
with
beenden.
every
Nee, glaube ich auch nicht.
set, every
Klar
class
können die
in
das.
Hearthstone
Die haben letztes
Die
Mal
haben
mit
doch
Diablo
schon die
Immortals
beiden- Die haben
geändert.
doch schon die
Dragon,
2 Hauptdinger
each and
genannt.
their own.
Was soll
Overwatch
denn noch?
2.
Overwatch fehlt
We're
eigentlich.
sure to
Damit
see their
enden?
presence being
Overwatch
made known in
schon.
the
Leider
meta
mit-
as soon as we release
Main
this
Event kann
newest
Overwatch
and final
2
chapter
sein.
to the
Mark
trilogy.
my
Warum
on
das denn?
December
Diablo
10th.
ist doch gestartet.
Wichtigste ist der Main Event.
Ja,
Der Main Event ist so bei Blizzard aber nie der
But for
letzte.
those of you
Genau,
looking to
oder?
dive into the action a little
Ist ja nicht
sooner,
Apple.
pre-purchase begins
Opening und
today.
Main Event sind die wichtigsten. Auch bei Wrestling.
Now, normally that'd be
Ja,
it for
sehr schön,
Hearthstone.
Jay.
We've given you an amazing new set, an awesome new cinematic, and a song that I know I'm going to be humming for the rest of the weekend. But we're not done. We want to leave you with something a little special before we go.
Got a treat?
As Hearthstone players ourselves, we all continue to enjoy a variety of ways to play this game we know and love. Whether it be in the arena mode or tavern brawl mode, we enjoy thinking of the cards we build and craft and play, and the decks that we put them in different ways. That's why the Hearthstone team is excited to announce today an entirely new way to play this game. And it's a new mode that we like to call Hearthstone Battlegrounds.
Ja, Battle Royale, leck mich am Arsch. Na, aber ich bin gespannt.
Hearthstone Battlegrounds is an 8-player mode that is inspired, all 8. 8-player mode that is inspired by the popular auto-battler genre with a few...
Als wenn sie TFT rausbringen.
You and 7 other players are challenged to recruit minions and send them into battle against your opponents until only one victor remains.
Das finde ich cool. Das werde ich mir vergönnen.
New mode to come to the game in some time. We have had so much fun making this, and we've had even more fun playing it.
Das macht's auf jeden Fall.
So, in fact,
als Treat finde ich das geil. So, hey, yo,
demo area here at Blizzcon to
Jetzt Hearthstone auch wieder ein bisschen
over the next 2 days.
Ja, Emotes, stark.
The open beta for this new mode is going to start on November 12th. But for those of you here today, watching at home with the virtual ticket, or pre-purchasing Descent of Dragons, well, you're going to get to enjoy this all starting on Tuesday.
That's cool.
We couldn't be more excited to announce even more and talk about more cards and things related to Descent of Dragons and Hearthstone Battlegrounds on the Mythic stage at 3:30.
Warcraft?
We look forward to seeing you all there.
Planet Zoo. Battlegrounds.
From the very beginning, Hearthstone was always intended to be a warm and welcoming place.
Ja, viel Spaß.
It's a place and a home far away from a confusing and often frustrating world outside the tavern. It's a place to set down our swords.
Ich finde es cool.
Join our friends.
Das macht das virtuelle Ticket einfach nur besser, das ist kein Sellout.
With the return of Hearthstone
wirklich
here at BlizzCon,
ja, macht es wirklich sehr hochwertig, dass du das zocken
we
kannst.
hope you do just
Aber
this.
ich glaube, die Hearthstone-Fans sind mit dem Update gepleased. Du hast halt ein neues, richtiges Add-on, da gibt einen neuen Spielmodus, ob der gut ist oder schlecht, wird sich noch zeigen. Ja gut, dann gibt halt ein paar Karten und das ist halt bestimmt ganz cool, das ist halt nur super langweilig präsentiert worden.
Ja.
Halt ein Kartenspiel.
I know I'll be there, and I look forward to seeing each and every
Genau,
one
das
of
ist halt
you.
ein Kartenspiel. Ja.
Ich find's gut.
Ja.
Ich bin zufrieden.
I don't know about you guys, but I really need to see what Overwatch has to offer, don't you?
Aha.
Nee.
Mark my
Was
words.
ist mit Diablo Immortal
Let's go take a look,
passiert?
shall we?
Ja, kommt ja vielleicht noch was. So, ab nach Overwatch. Ich bin gespannt, was ihr zu erzählen habt.
Diablo 2 fehlt mir auch noch.
30 years ago, the Omnics declared war.
Erstmal Overwatch jetzt.
Overwatch was created to rescue humanity from the Omnic crisis. We became the greatest champions of peace and progress mankind has ever seen.
Komm, zeig was Geiles, bitte.
Everybody knows Overwatch got shut down. Half of them are just mercenaries now.
Wenn sie Diablo 4 noch was sagen.
People decided they were better.
Overwatch ist auch cool. Sei nicht so negativ, das muss ich leider rausschmeißen.
They tore our family apart.
Papa told me after so many years of service, you gave Overwatch everything, and then they pushed you out.
Real life is not like the stories our father told us. You were a fool for believing it so.
Perhaps I am a fool to think there is still hope for you, brother.
Das war mega cool, als sie gekämpft haben mit dem Cinematic.
Before me, I see the future.
Alle super cool, die Overwatch.
Ja.
Dass sie keinen eigenen Film rausbringen.
Könnte man sich so angucken.
Ja, die allein der Diva Cinematic auch.
Warum sollten sie nicht gerade dafür den Trailer zeigen?
Das sind ja bekannte Szenen.
Have to do something.
Always remember,
Never accept the world as it appears to be. Dare to see it for what it could be.
Winston? It's been too long!
What is this? This is broadcasting on the Overwatch emergency frequency.
I got a call. They're getting the band back together. They want me. But really, they need you.
Ist schon geil.
I must answer.
The enemy is out there and getting stronger.
The world is changing once again, and it's time to pick a side.
We can make a difference again. The world needs us now, more than ever. Are you with me?
Yes, Winston. I am with you.
Okay, das war jetzt ein netter Zusammenschnitt.
Ja, schön.
Jetzt gucken wir mal, was kommt. Das ist schon mal ein gutes Intro.
Please welcome Game Director of Overwatch, Jeff Kaplan.
Jetzt macht nicht einen Battle Royale Modus. Bitte nicht, dann seid ihr zu spät.
Allein die Musik.
What you doing? You having fun? Blizzcon is so edgy this year. I wore black. It's kind of like dad edgy because it's got a giant pink bunny on it. So I didn't quite get there. So I feel like you and you know who I'm talking to, I feel like you and I have been together for a very long time. Like, we remember when WoW Classic used to be called WoW. We've been around together. I have something.
Komm, mach irgendwas Cooles jetzt.
I have something that I'm very embarrassed to tell you now, and I'm only telling you because we have this close relationship. I totally forget what I'm supposed to say right now. Like, I don't have a clue. Just drew a blank. Anybody who knows me knows I can just ramble forever about anything. But like, luckily, I can, from the internet, I can read everything I'm supposed to say from the last week. Thank you so much for helping me with that. Oh my gosh. That was so sweet. The team really appreciate it. Actually, if you want to know how game developers feel about leaks, the WoW team made a cinematic called Shadowlands. And picture my face where Sylvanas' was. And then instead of that helmet, it was my cell phone. And that, yeah.
Okay.
I should probably talk about Overwatch.
Das war echt cool.
I'm just digging a hole, you know. So
Wer hat's denn
a
geleakt?
very
Weiß man
dear
das
friend
eigentlich?
of mine 5 years ago, on this stage, almost to this very day, a gentleman by the name of Chris Metzen. And let him hear it. He's watching with us right now.
Ja, komm, er zeigt uns jetzt.
Chris came out 5 years ago on this stage, and he said it's time for a new adventure, and he wanted to take us all with him. And he came out and he announced Overwatch, and it was one of the most special moments of my life. And the women and men who work on Overwatch
Jay, du solltest auch so einen Pulli kaufen mit so einem geilen Hasen.
To make something very special.
Warum?
Ich finde, und ich finde, der Typ sieht dir sehr ähnlich.
So please enjoy.
Oh, das ist ja fast.
Ja! Komm, gib's mir.
Alter, sieht das immer gut aus.
Musik.
Krass, ne?
Das ist so krass, was die können.
Ja, das war mal meine Professorin für Pharmakologie.
Winston?
What's on your mind, May?
Do we have enough people for this mission?
As long as we stick together, we'll be fine.
Ah, ist der positiv.
Ja, das kennst du gar nicht, ja.
Ekelhaft.
If you're going to show, now would be a good time.
Die fliegen aber gar nicht zu zweit irgendwo hin, oder?
Ja, zu dritt.
We're on final approach to Paris.
Battle Royale.
Battle Royale.
Das hab ich gerade nämlich auch gesagt.
Das ist safe, Mann.
Bitte nicht.
PvE?
Winston, clear as a spot to land. We'll be
The Avengers.
You better be.
Why is Mars Sector attacking now?
I don't know, May. But the people down there need help. And right now, we are all they've got.
PvE wäre richtig.
Alter, ich liebe diese Cinematics schon besser. Die sollten aufhören, Spiele zu machen und Filme produzieren.
Ohne Witz?
Bonjour, officer. We're here to help.
So, nochmal für euch Weiser ja auch.
C'était un singe?
Den Franzosen brauchen wir immer Hilfe.
Good work, May.
Thanks. Watch your back.
Civilians to the ship.
Moin. Moin.
Ja.
Da ist Optimus.
Ja.
Nee.
Megatron.
Optimus, ja, Megatron, wenn dann.
Take cover!
Alter, der Ortsbug. Das war doch vorher schon im Arsch.
Was passiert da?
Lassen die Winston sterben?
Nee.
May, stay with me. Winston!
Nee, May lass sie sterben.
She needs help. We can't stay here.
Doch, ja.
Tracer, get everyone out of here.
Die kennt ihr doch nicht.
I'll hold the line.
Alter.
But you said to stick together.
Don't worry. I'll be right behind you.
You'd better be.
Ist schon übelst nice.
Kenji.
Let's get you back in the fight.
LOL.
Interlock shields. How are we going to stop this thing?
May, your backpack.
What? That could work. Trista, pulse bomb. Here you go.
Wofür sehen wir das jetzt eigentlich alles, den geilen Scheiß?
Das ist so geil.
Das ist geil.
Wofür ist das jetzt gerade alles?
Einfach um geil zu sein.
So Gänsehaut.
Braucht die Avengers nicht mehr.
Mega nice.
Puh. Paris steht noch, das ist die Hauptsache.
Alter, das ist so fett hier, das kann gar nicht
Alter,
sein.
Ist das krass.
Ich dachte ja nach dem Diablo-Trailer.
Alter Vater.
Da könnte ja ein ganzer Kinofilm sein.
Ja, bitte, Full Movie, Junge.
Alter.
Guck das Ding auch noch dreimal rinsen.
Hi, Lena. Brigitte? Oh my gosh, you've grown.
Das ist
oh, everyone.
Ganz schön fucking geil.
Everyone.
Nice to meet you.
Good to have you on board. Thank you.
Monsieur, does this mean Overwatch is back?
Yes. Yes, we are.
Geil.
Boah, das ist stark. Jawohl!
Das war echt so ein geiler Witz. Ice to meet you.
Alter.
Das fand ich fett. So,
Alter.
muss man jetzt auch mal sagen, das
So,
war ja
Jay,
wohl...
Jetzt sag noch mal, am Ende kommt nicht was Krasses, ey.
Das war ja wohl mega nice.
Awesome. On behalf of the Overwatch team, I am extremely proud and excited to finally and officially announce Overwatch 2. Now, I know you have a lot of questions, but we always feel like our games speak for themselves,
nice.
so let's take a look at the gameplay and then we'll talk.
Noch besser.
Ice to meet you erstmal.
We're being overrun. Null sector is everywhere. I'll hold them as long as I can.
What are you doing here? It's happening again.
Loot Shooter.
Paris was just the beginning. This is a global invasion.
So, how's Overwatch enjoying our city?
It's beautiful.
Story missions, cool.
The killer robots.
Look up there. That's the
Ist jetzt so weit vor mir.
Ja, du bist zu weit vorne.
Oh.
Sekunde oder zwei. We're getting aboard that ship. I knew you would return one day.
It has been too long, Master. I can't do this.
You've made your choice. Nobody will stop us.
Ohne Witz, wirklich Avenger.
Trouble is cropping up all over the world.
Ja, Spanien könnte auch Borderlands oder so sein, mäßig.
A lot of lives are riding on what we do next.
We'll have to fight. One city at a time. Let's get them, Brigitte.
Koop-Mission.
Watching your back.
Now that's teamwork.
Alter. So, Jay ist angekommen.
Time to learn some new tricks.
So, da, Jay?
Ich seh mich.
Du musst aber Discord neu starten.
Hey, chill out.
Saufett.
Dann erfährt man auch mal was zu den Charakteren, das finde ich mega cool.
LOL. Was ist denn hier denn los?
Konzentriertheit, ja.
Oh, jetzt geht's wieder.
Der hat sich entwickelt, ja. Alter, ich finde es leider geil, ey.
Geil, auf die Flüge geachtet.
Sojourn here.
fett. Fett, fett, fett.
Nice!
Die haben delivered diese Woche.
Oh, die haben delivered, Jungs, Alter.
It is gonna be so awesome.
Ist es das? Kommt da noch was?
So, we have a lot to talk about, right? First and foremost, you have to remember that Overwatch is a team versus team 6v6 competitive experience. And there is no way we're losing that at all. In fact, that's a huge focus. So Overwatch 2 will have a brand new core competitive game mode called Push. Now, what I mean when I say core is that you will play this in quick play, it will be played in competitive, and it will also be played by the Overwatch League. So we're really excited to finally add a new core game mode. Now, we want everybody here today to have a chance to play it and tell us how awesome and balanced it is. So you can play on a brand new map, which takes place in Toronto, our first Canadian map. It's over in Hall A,
ja,
so
alle drei Kanadier.
invite you to come play the demo. We think you'll be awesome. Now, when I talk to lots of you, there's a common request that you want out of Overwatch, and Overwatch 2 is going to deliver on this, and that's for more story and for PvE, for cooperative experiences. Overwatch 2 will feature a ton of PvE content. We will have a complete story experience featuring story missions, the first of which is called Rio de Janeiro, is also playable in Hall A for all of you today. Cannot wait to hear what you think about it. In addition, as you saw, we have something called hero missions, which hero missions are focused on highly replayable cooperative experience. The analogy we like to use on the team is similar to what adventure mode is to Diablo versus its campaign.
Bin gespannt, wie
That's
sie es
what hero
verkaufen.
missions are intended to be.
Bis das Update kommt
And
für
they're
Overwatch,
powered
wenn's
by
Geld kommt,
this
ist ein
really
eigenständiges
cool
Spiel, braucht
progression
beide
system
Spiele, ist
where you
ein
can level up your
Launcher.
heroes, get more powerful, customize your abilities, do different
Update
talents.
zum
It's going to
Vollpreistitel.
be a
Ja,
ton
wie
of
jedes
fun.
WoW-Wert.
Now, you might have also noticed
sagen,
the heroes all have a
wenn
new look
dafür
to
halt der
them.
Inhalt halt
Every
stimmt,
one of
ist
the
auch
31
cool.
heroes plus more are getting an upgraded look to them. And there's a really awesome panel that's going to happen tomorrow on Saturday in here that is going to go through all of the engine upgrades that are coming to Overwatch 2 and all of the new looks and explanation of the new art style that
Also,
I'm
obwohl
really
wir Overwatch
excited
1 nie
about.
so viel gespielt haben,
Now,
haben wir keinen Vorteil davon, wenn es ein schlechtes Spiel ist. Jedes gute Spiel mehr ist gut. Also freue ich mich für ein wohl wahrscheinlich gutes Spiel. Ich habe keinen Vorteil von einem schlechten Spiel. Aber von einem guten Spiel habe ich einen Vorteil, weil ich eins mehr zur Auswahl habe, was ich zocken kann.
In addition to featuring Sojourn, who we are not talking about today, besides just confirming that she is here, Overwatch 2 will feature multiple new heroes that will come with the game. And we're very excited about that. Now, a lot of you have questions, like, why a sequel? Or what does that mean to me as a player of the original game? I put so much time into this game.
Also wir gucken uns gleich auf jeden Fall, wenn das aussieht, ich weiß gar nicht, wann es genau aussieht, nochmal den WoW-Trailer und den Diablo-Trailer an.
For us as gamers, you know, sequels make us nervous more than anything else. So what we're hoping to do with Overwatch 2 is really redefine what a sequel means. And I think some explanation is in order right now. So for all original players of Overwatch, players of the current Overwatch game, you will get to play on all of the same maps as Overwatch 2 players, including all of the brand new maps that are coming to Overwatch 2. And you will get to play with all of the same heroes as Overwatch 2 players. It will be a shared multiplayer environment where no one gets left behind.
Okay.
The other thing that I think a lot of us are thinking about is all of those cool accomplishments and cosmetics that we've been unlocking over the years. You know, how hard did you work for your Witch Mercy skin, for example? We want to make sure that all Overwatch cosmetics come forward with you into Overwatch 2, so all of your progress matters, nothing's getting left behind, no one's getting left behind. We worked so hard to build this community of over 50 million players at this point. The last thing we would ever do is do anything to split what an amazing community you guys are and how much you mean to us. So Overwatch 2 is going to be amazing. We have a panel right here on this stage at 1:30 where we're going to go into a lot more detail. Now, it's time for BlizzCon. I'm staring, straight down the aisle at those beautiful machines with Diablo 4 loaded on them. We've got World of Warcraft Shadowlands. We've got Hearthstone Battlegrounds. We've got 2 different Overwatch 2 demos. I just want you all to remember how much we all mean to each other, be good to each other, enjoy each other this weekend.
Geil.
Now let's go play some video games. Have fun, everybody.
Richtig stark.
Ich habe noch nicht genauso hundertprozentig verstanden. Ne, keine Release-Dates genannt.
Es könnte sein, dass Overwatch sogar, also Overwatch
Mythic Stages panel presentations resume shortly with Diablo 4 unveiled. Have a great BlizzCon.
Das war nicht ganz klar. Dass wenn du halt nur Multiplayer spielen möchtest, du mit Overwatch 1 vielleicht immer noch klarkommst. Mal gucken.